Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of July 1st through the 16th, 2019. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. Those of you that follow me on Instagram, unfortunately, I did not make it to Chicago. Me and my daughter, we were at the airport, but you know, things just were not working out right. So we ended up having to go back home, and that's why I'm here doing your videos. Maybe I had to do these first before I could go anywhere. But yeah, I do believe that maybe all is in timing, so the universe knows best. But thank you all who have wished me safe travels. So hopefully, you know, when we try again, that blessing will carry over. So here we have the central issue as the Queen of Swords, the Magician, the Ace of Swords, Wands. Then we have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so with the central issue here being the Queen of Wands, I just feel like you guys are standing in your power. I feel like the swords are out. You guys may have set some sort of boundaries in order to manifest your desires. I'm getting something like Kriptonite here. Something is your kryptonite, and there's a need for you to protect your space or to protect your heart. So I don't know if someone has recently come into the picture where you feel that this person knows your weaknesses, or I don't know, they know how to get through to you, but you're being guarded towards that for your own protection. I do see some sort of manifestation. There is a possibility of some sort of spell work. I don't know if you are doing spell work or if someone is trying to do spell work on you, especially more so if it is attraction spells. I don't really feel like it's anything negative, but someone may be doing something. I feel like some sort of energy is being channeled from universe, or someone is trying to work with elements in order to manifest what they want. I also see this as some sort of indirect messages being sent. Some sort of indirect messages or telepathic energy communication being sent out. There's going to be some sort of sudden realization of your attraction to someone, or someone may be feeling this way towards you. I also feel that someone may be using the power of suggestion, or someone may be trying to manipulate you into communication or speaking, or you could be doing this. I feel like someone is very skilled at what it is that they do. I see too someone who may be very creative when it comes to writing or speaking. I feel like there's something going on with the delivery of a message. You might receive a message out of the blue with someone just saying boldly that they want you, but you're not going to know how to react to it. Or you are the one sending out that message, but they're not going to know how to react to it. I see some sort of awkwardness going on. There's some sort of awkwardness going on. There's some on-off energy in your relationship. I get like hot is cold. First it's hot, then it's cold. It's like hot, then it's cold. Cold as ice. I see power struggles. There is some sort of attraction going on where there are power struggles. Someone is not wanting to concede. Concede. Someone's not wanting to concede. Like there may be some sort of standoff. There may be some sort of standoff going on. But it's like the both of you may be masters at what you do. I also feel that someone is having to repeat the same lessons over and over again until the lesson is learned or understood. So some of you, if you find yourself having to do the same thing over and over again, or you keep finding yourself in the same situations or dealing with the same type of people in different forms, is because there's a lesson to learn from it. Maybe you're trying to escape. Maybe you're like, I don't want this lesson. I don't want this, whatever. I feel like it's going to continue to present itself to you until you deal with it. So if you're like me and you view life like school or life as a lesson, I feel that it's like you keep failing something every lifetime. And this is like one of the hardest lessons. I feel the need to mention those of you that might have this difficult aspect in your birth chart, where is Venus square Saturn. Usually that's a very challenging aspect because there are challenges in your relationships. There's always delays in your relationships. There's always some sort of lessons in your relationship. And maybe this person has been selected to come into your life to help you adjust that, help you correct that. Maybe you are someone who has always had a hard time opening up in relationships, being vulnerable. Maybe you have some sort of trust issues with people. I get to that, there's decisions to be made, and it's like difficult decisions. I feel like there's quick decisions. Someone keeps making quick decisions over and over again, or making a decision and then changing their minds. You may currently be at a crossroad and not know what to do. You're torn. If this isn't your energy, you're dealing with someone who can't make up their mind and who is also torn. Someone is, 1 minute they're open, 1 minute they're closed off. Open, closed. Which is it? Open, or are you closed? Do you love me or don't you? Are we in this or aren't we? It's like it's on and it's off. Some of you easily become defensive if you feel like you're going to be hurt, so you ice someone out. I do feel like someone does want to come towards you. There's an attraction here. You could be dealing with any energy, but I am getting air, fire, and earth. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There's frustration and conflict. I also get to that someone may be confusing, their horniness for love, or it's like, am I horny, or do I really love this person? It's like kind of conflicted energy and trying to figure it out, trying to make sense of it. And it's getting frustrating. Someone is definitely learning how to develop their own self-worth, or learning about their values, learning what's valuable to you, what's valuable in a partnership. If you are just completely single, I think you're coming off as intimidating to somebody. I feel like 1 minute someone is reading your energy that it's okay to move forward, and then something you do and they are like, okay, maybe they don't want me to move forward, so they pull back. There's someone that does keep trying to come forward, but then they back away because they can't read you. Someone is having a very difficult time reading that sword energy here. So you guys, you're faced with a decision here with the Lovers. This is a significant connection, love connection that has opened your eyes, or maybe you've opened someone's eyes, but it's having a difficult time taking off. This person is a reflection of everything that is beautiful within yourself. So this person is a reflection of you, of all things that are good. I feel like someone wants to hold your hand. Someone wants to show you how things could be with them. I'm getting like the Adam and Eve vibe, or even, what is that? They say Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Like, I don't know if they were twin flames. Some people say they're twin flames or something like that. I personally want to refrain from talking about twin flames, but I know a lot of you still are, you know, we're all still learning about that. Put it that way. All of us, especially that have had that twin flame experience, I feel like maybe there's still things to learn about that connection. Maybe there's something to learn about the dynamics. I've mentioned to some of you before that I'm even now open to the possibility of 2 possible twins. It dawned on me one time that what if there are two twins? One is a catalyst to get you on your spiritual awakening, and the other twin is the twin that you settle with or dwell with or really actually work with. I actually wrote it down because I was gonna post a little saying about it. Yeah, a catalyst twin and a companion twin is what I wrote down. So maybe that, I mean, that is some sort of possibility. You know, I don't know how many of you would be into that, but who knows? Especially those of you that have been seeing like the 22s, because I have read about that number before, but I can't lie, I have dismissed it as being 2 evolved spiritual beings that have come to work together. So it's like if you've been seeing 22 a lot, it means that either this person is getting ready to enter your life or they're already in your life. But it is because it's like, you know how 1111 is like that catalyst twin flame number. I know a lot of you that started your twin flame journey was seeing that 1111. So it's almost like that 22 is like 2 evolved divine souls or individuals. You can look it up. I haven't looked it up in a long time, but that's the last thing I do remember reading about that number 22. So you may have been experiencing something like that. Now, I also get someone who is gathering or collecting information. Someone also may be snooping or spying. I don't know who's doing the snooping or spying. It could be the both of you. If you're like, I'm just completely single, I feel like you're getting ready to connect with someone. I think you even already intuitively know it, but you're in denial, or you're trying to dismiss it here because your eyes are blinded and you can feel something in the air. That breeze is blowing. You can feel it. Like that old song, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. That Phil Collins song. I know I just messed it up. I could sing better than that. But anyway, it is kind of like that situation where you can feel it. And I also feel like something may already be there, but you're turning your back to it, or you're you're blocking them, or you're in denial of how you feel, or maybe it's vice versa. But it does look like someone is lurking around, whether it's you or the both of you, the other person, or the both of you. There is a situation where someone is torn. If you aren't the one that's torn or feeling pulled in two different directions, then maybe the person that you're dealing with is. Either way, there is a need. We have 7-7. Do we have any more 7-7? We got 7-7 out, which also may be some sort of significance. But I feel like the 7s are a divine number, because that's where you have to take a rest and observe your creation, observe the situation. You're needing to take a step back and do that. You're needing to see something from a different perspective, or a higher perspective. I can see too that you guys are on some sort of path or some sort of road. Somebody keeps trying to go back where nothing exists. I feel like the pavement is being made as you move forward. But as you move forward, your past dissipates or disappears here. So if you ever keep trying to turn around and go in reverse, it's nothing to fall back on. So I don't know if you keep trying to reverse and go back to something that doesn't exist anymore, old beliefs, old situations. You're being asked to just keep moving forward. Somebody keeps stopping. Someone keeps going and then stopping. There's some sort of push-pull energy going on with you and a person. They move towards you and then they stop, or you are doing that. Or you guys might just be doing it to each other. The message is that you guys need to keep going, keep going forward. I also feel like, you know, once a decision has been made, this is pushing forward. You are going to have victory in whatever challenges there are in your love life. But you have to keep going. Even if you're not dealing with anyone and you feel like no one's there for you, someone is there for you, but you have to trust the path that you're on, and you have to keep pushing. Someone hasn't given up. They still have their little cup here in the back seat. So they are moving forward. They have not yet given up on love, even if it seems that way. You haven't given up on love, even if it appears that way. Someone is wearing like a tough exterior because they don't want to be hurt. Now, I also get a situation where there is a secret trip being planned. Someone is planning on maybe visiting you, or you might be planning on visiting someone. Someone is being very quiet about their whereabouts, their plans, their movements. Something is happening in the stars, in the sky. It's almost like as is above, so is below. I just noticed two of the constellations here. I see this might be the Big Dipper. I don't know what this is, but it looks like there's something in the stars guiding you towards these people. See, I'm getting like the energy of magic happening for you guys. I've gotten this in about 3 readings where I felt like something magical is happening that you're unaware of. You think something isn't happening, but magic is taking place. You are being led to the right person. You are being led to do the right thing, to the right situation. But you just got to keep going. You got to confront illusions that you may have had. You've got to confront the illusion that someone doesn't care. I just feel like something is happening. Someone is coming towards you, or someone is on their way towards you. And you're going to have to make a decision. You're like, okay, are we going to do this or aren't we? And it does look like there is some sort of motivation. Someone becomes inspired to move forward and to push through the obstacles. The chariot also relates to being victorious as well over your competitors, over your enemies, over obstacles. This is overcoming that. Someone's will get stronger. Someone's desire, someone is going after their dreams and their desires here. But it's like, it's not going to happen. I feel like it's a situation where maybe you think it's just going to fall in your lap, and it's like, no, this is going to take work. So something is going to align these two energies together. Something's going to bring you two together. But once you guys are in each other's presence, you have to work at it. You can't stop. You can't give up. See, I see someone is walking away from here. Someone is feeling, they're feeling like something isn't working, or there's this emptiness, or there's probably a need to overcome any type of sadness or depression, or someone is needing to let go of their past. Let me kind of look into the Eight of Cups. I also feel like maybe this is about giving one thing up for another. So I'm getting like sacrifice energy. In order to have this new love, you need to let go of your old love. Maybe you've been holding on to a situation that's old or isn't going anywhere. Someone wants to find their other half, or someone is in search of their other half. They're like, where's the yin to my yang? The sun and the moon is paired together here, and that's what you are going towards. Anything where you feel who is not your companion, your soulmate, you're going to walk away. You're going to walk away from anything that's shallow or empty. It's like, I don't have time for that. I'm looking for my other half, and that's it. Someone might feel lost without you. Someone may be trying to move forward without you, but they're lost. You might be the person that gives this person a vision or sight. Yeah, I feel that there is a need to let go and release any type of negative energy, release any type of energy that no longer serves your highest good. I feel like you're headed towards the light here. You may have been in darkness, or your partner may have been in darkness, and it's like happy days are here again. Is basically what I'm getting. Someone, and I love how the suns are in both pictures here. So you have found your soulmate, but you lost your way. And you guys are being guided back towards one another through energy. Like, you can feel each other's energy, and that's what's going to guide you out of this darkness here. So there will be communication if there has been a breakup or something dark happening in the relationship, or if it's this on-off energy. You guys are going to see the light, but you know, you have to let go of the past. It's going to take a lot of hard work. I feel like this relationship isn't going to be easy. It's not for the faint of heart. And I see there's some sort of transformation, like the ego. Someone has to let the ego die, which means your identity, ego, something that you were holding on to, what you identified with as love, or the person you identified with that you were supposed to grow old with, is probably not that person. Let's just say, for instance, you've been clinging on to an old situation, but at the same time you have someone new in front of your face. But you want so badly for the things to work with the old person, and it's not working. It's because you need to just let that go. You need to let go of that idea set. You're still holding on to someone or a belief system out of obligation. It needs to die. It's an old belief system. It's antiquated. It's just outdated. So you're needing to let go of that so that you can have some clarity here. And there is going to be a breakthrough. Some of you have also been too close to the truth to see the light. Or that something's been right in front of your face, but you were too blind to see it. or your ego was too blind to see it. See, after we have some sort of disconnect, falling out, there's going to be a reconciliation. There's also going to be a change in the way you're communicating with this person, or the way you express yourself when it comes to love relationships. There's been a lot of contemplating on a direction of this love situation, but there's going to be a breakthrough. Things just need to be readjusted. I see that there has been a time out in your love life, but I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough. You are going to have clarity. There also could be like a friend of yours, that someone who you viewed as a friend, maybe you're going to start to look at them differently. So something might start off as platonic and end up, you know, into a romantic situation. Let me also look at the Lovers here. So with the Lovers, wow, okay, this is some sort of spiritual union. You've been aligned with someone who is your divine counterpart, or you will be. If it doesn't happen within the next couple of weeks, this should be something that happens by the end of the month. But someone is headed towards you, or you are being guided towards someone. You're being guided towards each other, but you guys might be trying to fight the connection. I feel like there's difficulty in understanding what is happening. I see someone confessing or communicating, expressing how they feel, being very vocal about it. But I also see this as someone... they're sending smoke signals. I'm like looking at my incense, and it's like mixing in with the pictures. Someone is like sending smoke signals, whereas they're trying to get your attention, or they're trying to express how they feel, but they're doing it indirectly. So for instance, if you guys do follow each other on social media, you guys are both sending messages, and see, this is being clarified by all majors. So this is something very important. This love connection is not something that you should just blow off. This is something that you might want to look more into detail about. But I feel like someone is saying things to you indirectly, or you guys are doing this to each other. There is a need to make some sort of adjustments. Someone is really covering up how they really feel. They're wearing a mask. This is a spiritual union. It's a spiritual contract. Someone may also have some sort of fear of commitment, or, like I said, those traditional beliefs. Something of what you really hold value to, what you really believed in, is being challenged. For some of you, you might have a soul contract with an earth sign. Or it could be the other way around. It could be with any sign, keep in mind, but you know, it just shows that you're there's a possibility that you have like a long-term contract with someone, because she's holding that pentacle. That's pinnacle energy, which is slow-moving energy. See, spiritual, temperance. Could be with a Sagittarius. Or maybe there's a decision between Sagittarius and Earth. But there's something going on where you're letting go, you're healing, or someone has had to heal, someone has had to deal with abandonment issues. Someone may be helping you realize that you still have trust or abandonment issues. You might be having some sort of anxieties. I also feel like you're picking up the energies of a love interest. You guys are merging your energies together. If you've been tired really lately, or if you've been having a lot of unusual dreams, I feel like something's going on where you're being prepared for this person, but your energies are like merging together. You're aligning. You're aligning with your spiritual companion here. And I see spell work. I see spell work. You might be learning how to attract someone, or you might be learning how to manifest your desires. I'm getting a lot, but I'm going to go ahead and stop here. But I feel like, let's just say this love connection is very significant. And I feel like it's something that you need to really face head on if you feel like you've been avoiding it or running from it. Now, if someone is running from you, I feel like they're going to be put right back in front of you. Because spiritually, that's another thing that I was seeing spiritually. Like your ancestors or your spirit guides are trying to put you together, and it's been hard for them. It's been difficult for them because you guys keep running away from each other. Keep in mind, I'm not talking about anything that feels toxic or feels unhealthy. I'm talking about who you feel like you have a genuine connection with, but you guys keep running from each other. When this person gets placed back in front of you, you guys need to have a heart-to-heart conversation so that you can help things to take off. All right, so I hope this has helped. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.